View. Have you ever wondered how a tiny seed grows into a giant tree, or how the plants in your garden produce the very air we breathe? The secret lies in a remarkable process called photosynthesis. It's the way plants, algae, and some bacteria create their own food using just sunlight, water, and air. In this video, we're going to take a journey deep inside a plant leaf to witness this incredible natural factory in action. Let's start by zooming into a single green leaf. On its surface are thousands of tiny pores called stomata. Think of these as little mouths that open and close. They allow the plant to breathe in a gas called carbon dioxide from the air around us. At the same time, the plant's roots are busy absorbing water from the soil, which travels all the way up the stem and into the leaves. Now, let's go even smaller, inside a single plant cell. Here, we find tiny, oval-shaped structures called chloroplasts. These are the powerhouses of photosynthesis, and they are packed with a green pigment called chlorophyll. This chlorophyll is what gives plants their green color, but more importantly, it's what allows them to capture energy from sunlight. A single leaf can contain millions of these chloroplasts all working together. Photosynthesis happens in two main stages: the light-dependent reactions and the light-independent reactions, also known as the Calvin cycle. Both stages take place inside the chloroplast, but in different areas. First, let's explore the light-dependent reactions. As sunlight shines on the leaf, the chlorophyll molecules inside the chloroplasts get very excited. They absorb the light energy, specifically from the red and blue parts of the light spectrum. This energy is used to do something amazing. It splits water molecules, the ones brought up from the roots, into oxygen and hydrogen. The oxygen is a byproduct, and it's released back into the atmosphere through the stomata. This is the oxygen we breathe. The energy captured from sunlight is then stored in two special energy-carrying molecules, ATP and NADPH. Think of them as tiny, rechargeable batteries that are now fully charged and ready to power the next stage. Now that the plant has charged its batteries, it's time for the second stage, the Calvin cycle. This stage doesn't directly need sunlight, which is why it's sometimes called the light-independent reaction. It takes place in the fluid-filled space inside the chloroplast, called the structure. The plant uses the carbon dioxide it took in from the air. Using the energy stored in the ATP and NADPH molecules from the first stage, the Calvin cycle converts this carbon dioxide into a simple sugar called glucose. This process is a complex cycle of chemical reactions, but you can think of it as a molecular assembly line. Carbon dioxide enters the cycle, and with the help of the energy from ATP and NADPH, it gets rearranged and built into a more complex molecule. The end product is glucose. Glucose is the plant's food. It provides the energy the plant needs to grow, repair itself, and produce flowers and fruits. The now drained ATP and NADPH molecules are sent back to the light-dependent reactions to be recharged, and the cycle continues as long as there is light. So, what does the plant do with all this glucose? Some of it is used immediately for energy, just like how we use the food we eat. The rest can be stored for later. Plants can link many glucose molecules together to form starch, which is stored in roots, seeds, and fruits. That's why potatoes and rice are so starchy. They are the plant's energy reserves. Glucose can also be converted into other building materials, like cellulose, which makes up the strong cell walls that give plants their structure. To summarize this amazing process, sunlight provides the energy, water provides the electrons, and carbon dioxide provides the carbon. The light reactions convert light energy into chemical energy ATP and NADP, releasing oxygen as a happy accident for us. The Calvin cycle then uses this chemical energy to turn carbon dioxide into glucose. The plant's food, photosynthesis, is not just important for plants, it's the foundation of almost all life on Earth. The oxygen it produces sustains animals, including humans. The energy it captures from the sun is passed along the food chain, from the plants that are eaten by herbivores to the carnivores that eat those herbivores, from the tallest redwood to the smallest blade of grass. This elegant and efficient process is happening all around us, turning sunlight into life. So next time you enjoy a fresh apple, take a deep breath of clean air, or simply admire the green world around you. Take a moment to thank the quiet, constant work of photosynthesis. It's the engine of our living planet. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more journeys into the wonders of science.